we see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the U.S. Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. It's David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll start the return inside the spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Got a little turn catch. God bless.
Offense will get the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to pass on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. That's the kind of play that can win. Going as they get it out to the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Handoff from the gun. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. From the gun, give on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Offense changing the play. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 40. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Go fast off. Play fast
You
off.
got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Past the 40. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Hey.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
What's her name? Joe. Very cute. Perfect with him.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Watson. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. All out of space.
Catch.
Running inside the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's... Throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's a dangerous to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He might want another play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's great. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
All right, Kevo. What time it is?
We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Boston. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. BYU coming to the line with first and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Just keeps slinging it. Steps away. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Might be calling a hot route. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the pressure was too much. They get it at the 15.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after that.
I ran in front of him. Stop me your own man. Thank you for not throwing it over there.
A couple. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt, looking for daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
The ball
That
back.
ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. Strong, firm tackle.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go forward?
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grab over the middle. It's Boston. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for room. It's Gray. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. the offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did. The quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the read.
Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Throws to the wideout. And that one's incomplete.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Good piece.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game.
Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it, fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Trojans come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold on the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason. they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches summed them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously, made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take it.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Motion from the wideout. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got it. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Power football with the run. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. BYU right back to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. These men stepping up to help this defense on third down. He wants to change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires left. And the misconnection on third down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's got him. He gets it to the 41-yard line. Play for this offense.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They will score.
Low key. Chill out, bro. Oh my God, bro. Just let me click on him. Probably should have just stayed in the seat.
Trojan. They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. It's caught. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw again. It's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. The throw. Complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown in the final minute. We're a two-point conversion away from a tie.
Man, great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best two-point conversion to go.
The fake, and he wants to throw. He's got it for the two off the fake to tie the game. And at this point, how did you not see that coming? The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, those 2-minute drills, we always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Under fire. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The press.
Fucking defense. Thank you, my AI did his job. I was going to wait a minute.
Rising drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so in the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Cougars. In the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had
Play,
to have it. You score the touchdown, you
Appreciate
take the
it, thank you.
lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. set. They have to get it off. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, it's hard. This is the hardest time because you got to have plays and you got to have scripts because you know they're sitting back with all the DBs on the field in a dime package playing pass. How can we get first downs? How can we complete passes and get out of bounds to try to save some of this clock as we move the ball down the field?
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. These corners backing off a bit. Wide open downfield.
He almost pulled his lead.
Fight him to the bitter end, all the way
It
down.
did, guys. We were wrong for that.
In the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent. Does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And, hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them